Okay, bet. Hold on. Let me see. Is it low enough for you? All right, cool. Yo, it's your boy Hometown of the Beats and Chill podcast. And I'm sitting here, special guest. It's just Mikey. Mikey,
Yo,
Mikey, not what is it, 945, not 54?
954,
Not,
brother. You
all right.
feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
954.
Hometown 813, you know what I mean?
My fault, my fault.
No, man. Hey, man, appreciate you joining me, bro. You know what I
Yeah, bro,
mean?
I'm happy to be here, bro.
Unlike the last interview I did with JC, we're interviewing after the episode is out. So I
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
ask you, like how you feeling about the episode? Like how what was your reaction? How you feeling about other people's reactions to it? Like what's up with that?
See, I was waiting because I was like, man, should I hit this nigga up and be like, bro, what it sound like? Because it took me a million times to do this shit. So I'm like, in my head, driving back. Like, when you hit me up and was like, oh, yeah, the episode gonna drop. Like, damn, don't ask the nigga what it sound like. You feel me? Because I know you want to. You know what my dumb ass did? I went to my notes and rapped this shit over to see what I said. That's the closest I was able to get. I'm like, oh, okay, but did I do this? Hey, man, it turned out amazing. It flowed. And I ain't gonna lie, I got a few looks from people that who usually pay attention to other music. They paid attention to that. I was shocked. I was like, damn, you fucking with this? It's an
Mm,
amazing beat. Nigga, I was sliding on that shit. So it really, really like made me look like, oh damn, okay, I fuck with it
yeah,
because I don't really rap on it drums anymore
yeah,
like that. Most of the stuff that I rap on is already on the beat itself. You
right.
feel me? And we just chop samples up. We crate dig. Me and Rodrigo, we look for samples like crazy. So it just like, all right, maybe I should go back to more contemporary hip hop beats. Maybe I might get a
Yeah,
little bit more with it.
nah, for sure, man. I mean, I thought it was dope. Like I said, I had the audio. I didn't have the video until
Mm.
maybe a week before we uploaded, but I had the audio for a couple months. My boy Scott, he does the recording and mixing it. So
Yeah,
then
shit
we'll
sounded.
just we'll just have it in an untitled little app or whatever. And I'm just playing them shits back. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, definitely excited to release your episode because once we had it, it was almost like damn. It was like me and Scott sitting there talking about like, all right, how we gonna release this out? Who we want to drop first? It's almost like it's like going back to school and you got your school fish. Like, damn, what first date?
Oh, I
And then
know
like,
all
wait a
those
second.
different fits on the bed. Like, yeah.
Yeah, so we just like, all right, how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? I'm like, yo, we gotta drop this one. It's like, do we want to come in crazy on the first one? Do we want to come with somebody that they never heard of, or we never had our on our platform? Like, we're just trying to figure out how we gonna let this flow. But man, I was just like, yo, we gotta have Mikey go second. I thought it was so dope. I thought it was so dope, bro. I do want to ask you, because like you said that you've been rapping over like drumless beats, just kind of like chopping the samples and just like
Yeah,
rapping
for
over
the
that.
last like
With
couple years.
and honestly, bro, it's because I listened to a project you dropped last year. Granted, I listened to all of the like clips you post on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I was checking out the most of like earlier this year. I was like, I want to say between the second half of like around this time last year
Yeah.
is when I kind of got caught up on your music and just checking it out. Because I'm always just kind of like, I guess the way my algorithm works, it just knows that I like
Hey,
indie
niggas need to
artist music.
drop whatever you got. Just make videos for it. Hey,
Yeah,
niggas is watching.
for real. And the way my algorithm works is always pushing like indie artists
Mm,
to me, which
that's
helps
good.
me with discovery. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and I was checking out, I'm like, okay, like, and it's crazy because, I hate to draw comparisons, but it just so happened that like I'm jamming fucking Mike shit, Deontay shit, and I'm just like, bro, who is this nigga, bro? And then I'm like, oh, this nigga is like not far from Tampa, and that's when I immediately was like, okay, one, I gotta have this nigga do either fucking Tampa Beat Weekend or something. I gotta put this nigga on a
Yeah.
show. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had my residency yet. My residency just started 2 months ago, so I ain't have it yet at the time.
Yeah.
But I'm like, well, shit. The only show I got lined up, Tampa Beat Weekend. I gotta get this nigga on the show.
And he did. He did do
Yeah,
that shit. Just keep it a buck. He did that shit.
I did. You know what I mean? bro. I'm listening to like I was deep diving into some of your music. I was you put a project out, Woba or Waba
Wobble.
Waba. You put out Waba last year, right? And
Yeah.
this is pretty much on brand with like some of the stuff I'm hearing when I first kind of discovered your music, right? So then I look back because I'm seeing you got Rob Banks on this bitch.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
that's the whole. Yeah, that's brother man right there.
but y'all got like other records. So I'm deep diving. Y'all got a record called like No Reason from
Yeah.
2021. Even it's this girl that's dope. Scotty, I think her name's Scotty or
Scotty.
something. Scotty, yeah.
Scotty. Yeah, that's my nigga.
Crazy thing is, my brother, like my homie, my brother Jordan Patrick, I found out about her because he produced some shit for her, like maybe a couple years ago. You know what I'm
Fire.
saying? Yeah.
That's fire.
So I was kind of on her. So when I saw that, I was like, oh shit, okay. You know what I mean? So I noticed there was kind of like a like 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 a style momentum change in like
Yeah,
in the rap.
I switch it up a lot.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? What was like your, I guess, what like what was the, I don't want to say the reason behind it, but like what influenced you to kind of like go more to the drumless style of your music right now?
I don't really know. It was mostly like nigga was really getting tired of the turn up and
Yeah,
the way, my shit was being like asked upon. You feel me? Like I do everything for sure, but I ain't gonna box myself in.
yeah,
Like even now, I could be rapping on drums tomorrow and never look back on these drumless
right,
shits
yeah,
again. But it's just how I feel,
yeah,
and I just wanted more. When I first like started really picking up buzz, um, uh, it was a song called "Weak," and it made it on a Joe Budden podcast.
okay,
And that song is a sample. It got a lot of drums in it. It's made by Sidon. You feel me? Really
hmm,
big, like producer out of Florida, and he crafted that beat like amazingly to the point where like you would think I shouldn't even have it on platforms, but the sample is so loud. So it was basically me going back to that song. People always ask for that song again. You know how you do some old shit and then you go on to doing some new shit and niggas like, oh well, yeah, you need to drop some more of that shit that before, drop more of that. So this is kind of like a nod to that. Like I ain't go full like, all right, slow beat. I do no sample. That's a sample drum. I do just sample type shit. You feel me? Like,
right,
and me and Rodri just chop it up,
mm,
and that's really what it is. Like, I just got tired with the style that I was rapping, and I knew I could rap better in this time, and that's my goal, is to rap better. Like, you can ask
yeah, yeah,
anybody that know me, like I don't produce, I don't engineer. I might be able to kick some like knowledge around that I pick up from watching them boys, but like I rap. So my goal is to always get better, be better, like eat,
yeah,
like 100%. And I'm just forever hungry for it. So I just felt that with the transition, I was already starting to make music like that with a producer I was
yeah,
working with named Uncle Flex. That's the homie. Like, you feel me? We was under the same 430 label, and he put me on to Mavi and shit like that. I was already listening to Earl. I grew up on Our Future, but
yeah,
like I didn't know that this was a lane yet. You feel me? I had no
okay,
idea this was a lane. I was like, oh shit, this is like a lane. Like niggas like this type of shit. I wanted to rap like this, and I started looking at more and more beats until I found a producer, which is Rodrigo, that helped me really like grasp what I'm looking for when it comes to
mm,
chopping up a sample, or even what I'm looking for inside of a sample type shit. So
dope.
that really was the motivation. I really was like, just fucking like, yo, we could just rap better this way, you know?
For sure, for sure. No,
Yeah.
but hey, but real shit, hey man, I'm telling you right now, like I'm a fan of it, bro. Like I'm a
Thanks.
fan of it. Like the shit is, I was literally listening to the shit. I was driving on the way to my girl crib. I love to listen to beats or like just like music in the car. It's just like that's my favorite place to listen to music. I was like, man, it's like the way this nigga's music is, the way you rap. I mean, the style of it is kind of like it's almost like when I like to relate things to basketball a lot,
Yeah.
and it's like because when I recently listened to like some of your older stuff, right? And I'm like, man, it's almost like this nigga came in crazy. I want to dunk on everybody. It's like it's like your first style of like some of the early records is like a point guard that got fresh legs that just want to dunk on everybody.
I'm
But then
drippers.
but then when I hear this stuff now, when I hear like your newer stuff or your later releases, right? It's just kind of like the game is a lot smoother.
You
It's like
get
it's
that
like
court vision now.
you know, it's like
Hey,
damn, this nigga's like taking advantage of the mid range, bro. Like when a nigga figure out his mid range, it's a wrap. It's like what can you do? You can do whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's like the way that you craft the words, the way that even with the episode, your sermons episode, it's just like sometimes the way that you say certain things is just like I think to me it's like you have like a 10 out of 10 like fucking cool factor, which people don't realize. I think that's like an attribute you gotta have as a rapper, bro. You gotta be like you can have the ability to like the rap ability, the MC ability. You
yeah,
can you can have the right uniform on. You know what I'm saying? You can have the right voice, but you gotta also like sound like cool. And you gotta sound cool. You gotta sound cool. And it's just like once you sound cool, then you can get a bit more intricate with the words and the bars. Even if you're not like doing crazy double entendres, triple entendres. But once you just like deliver it, it's like, damn, this shit sound cool as a bitch. I was like,
that's all it is.
I was like, bro, when you said the master ball's on occupied, I'm just like, okay, this nigga, okay.
Telling you, brother, you just gotta. It's like we at that stage right now where it's like ain't nothing really new under the sun. Like dead internet theory, like it's literally the same shit. It feels like we being seen over and over again. So sometimes you just gotta really like try to figure out how to convey your message. And I'm
Hmm.
real big on like my people know like I do big words. Like a regular conversation, I throw out some words just because I can. One, two, how else would you be able to use the word that you know unless you using it in real conversation? There's no point in learning the words if you ain't gonna use the words. I'm gonna flip
That's
that
true.
shit. So you
That's
have
true.
to use the words that make sure you're using them in the proper, you know, place and time and shit like that. So it's like I'm gonna say some words just to convey the message as best as possible. I'm gonna give you a you feel me? I'm gonna give you like an example. I'm gonna do all that shit. I'm gonna ask you
Yeah.
what's your favorite cartoon so I can refer it back to that or some shit like that. But I like to get the message
Yeah.
across. You know, if niggas have already heard the message and maybe 9 out of 10 ways, I would try my best to be other that other one, math. I would try my best to be that other one and to stand out a little bit more, you feel me?
No, for real. And like I said, the effort is there. It's there, and it shows up. Like as a listener, like even I think it's like I said, it's like I said, bring it back to that basketball analogy. Is like, bro, we don't see. You watch so many goddamn hoop clips of niggas trying all these different moves and shit like that. But it's something about watching Kyrie game, and it's like he don't be doing too much, but that shit so fucking smooth that it's
Right, that
like,
ass.
dog. You know what I'm saying? It's so smooth that every time you watch it, it's like, damn, why is that like that? And this is like this over here. And like like I said, when you, because I wasn't in the room. I don't think I was in the room when you was recording. I think I was in the other room doing the interviews
Yeah,
when
yeah,
we
you
was
was,
recording.
you was.
So when I got a chance to like watch the video or like just listen to it, I'm just like, bro, the way this guy is just kind of like crafting it. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a nigga that grew up drawing like Dragon Ball Z pictures for people, and
Mm.
now this nigga doing murals, and it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Look. the words are Play-Doh, bro. I could force the words into the beat however way I want it. Like
Yeah.
that's the main goal. Like it don't have to fit no other type of way unless it's the way I want it to be. So if I have to drag a syllable, if I have to shorten a word, if I have to abbreviate, like if I have to do all these type of things, I'm gonna do it in a way where you get it, and it
Hmm.
also like it flows with it. Like
Got you. Okay, cool. I do want to ask about the day that we recorded though. Like, what was that experience like for you? Like, have you ever done any? I know it's a lot of like mic drop content that's done
oh
today. Like
yeah,
every,
yeah, a lot of
every
performance video type
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm not sure if you ever did anything like that before, but I know with us, like I said, some people think we drop the shit every week, and we just do it. We do everything at one time, and then we drop it weekly. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So like, how was that experience for you? Like recording in front of everybody and just
man.
being in
It was
Tampa.
it was it was fun. It reminded me back in the day when I was younger, like
Mm,
doing music and like interacting. I don't really go outside and interact with the city no more, like I like I should. But I just be working. You feel me? I got
yeah.
my own life, and I do music part time, and I
Hmm.
try my best to not treat it like a stepchild or some shit like that. And
Yeah.
I still write, I still try to go to the studio weekly, even if it's not every night, it's like once a week at least, just to give me like a reason to like write. But it felt nostalgic, like niggas is in there chopping it up. My fan Hell Zone pull up. I was like, okay then. You feel me? So I'm in there seeing all the niggas, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, nigga about to be up there 100 takes, right? I see niggas go up there and they not perfect. And I'm like, oh yeah, facts. We artists, we not perfect.
Yeah.
Duh. You feel me? Like, so niggas is up there getting they shit together
Yeah.
and they knocking it out the park. I'm like, oh, I say less. So even though I knew I was gonna be, you know, trying to get it together, I knew like I was around like-minded people. Like I was around other artists, pure artists. Niggas is coming up there rapping. I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, it feel like home here, like
Yeah.
putting the bars first, putting the lyrics first. Like it just felt very comfortable being there around other niggas that you really got the same mission statement, when it
Yeah.
comes to this music shit. Like, and
Yeah.
it's just fun, bro. Like it make it more fun at the end of the day.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing I was chopping up with the homies about. Is like for me, I feel like it kind of brings a bit of that hip hop competitive spirit, but that's not overtly or like rudely competitive. It's like, oh, okay, like I like
And let me
how
show
it's
you
all,
something real quick. Like,
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And the thing is like that's what this Saturday sermons platform, because that's the goal we try to achieve. Like we want people, from the people we put on the show, we want it to be a billboard to advertise to the next artist that is looking for a platform that they can be on, that's like that appreciate the bars, that appreciate like the MC. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
facts.
That appreciates creativity and originality
Mm-hmm.
in that art space. You know what I'm saying? And just we just feel like sometimes a lot of platforms don't really advocate for that. And as a whole, Beats and Chill, we do other things. We're mainly like a hip hop platform, but we do like R&B and stuff like that. As you saw with Tampa Beat Weekend, we had different
Yeah,
type of artists. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? But
Solid
this,
show.
yeah, yeah.
Solid show.
But like Saturday sermons, or sermons in itself, that is supposed to be our like rapper platform
Mm,
under Beats and Chill. You know what I'm saying? So everything associated with that is going to be for that audience member, the person who is like, bro, I'm here for the raps, bro. You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And I just think that in this time, definitely with this whole weird shit with the Billboard, and with Billboard and rap not being on top 100 or whatever, and people kind of like, some people like in a panic about that. I feel like it's a blessing that we getting hip
Man,
hop back to us.
hallelujah, boy. Feel
You know
like
what I'm
we
saying?
free, shackle free.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's one of those things. Like, man, I'm so glad that we're able to like stand strong and still push this. And like, I want I want this platform to serve as something that helps. add on to whatever momentum you're already building for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why like when we were going through who we're gonna have on the show, I'm focusing on who's doing something right now. Like who are the artists that are rapping right now? You know what I'm saying? And as you can see, they ain't gotta be in Hillsborough fucking county.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah,
like,
G
yo,
shit.
where they at? You know what I mean?
But
Like
say we gonna find them.
yeah, like I want to make sure that we showcase the people. And if I fuck with you, I'm gonna do whatever I can to get you a part of this platform because this platform we've been running for almost 10 years now. Next year will be our 10-year anniversary. You know what I'm saying? This same platform had Dochi on it. It was her very first show. You know what I'm saying? From Tampa. You know what I mean? So it's like we advocate for that. Like I look at her and be like, yo, bro, like we were a part of that journey. You know what I'm saying? People be like, yo, she got amazing stage presence. Like, bro, I ain't saying I helped the girl stage presence, but I would, but I will like to say that like her very first time performing on the stage, I curated that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I try to do and I try to keep that same level of like eye for talent, regardless of where they at. You know what I'm saying? Like as you did the show, you seen Monet Marlowe. She no, she wasn't on your
Yes,
show, but
she went on mine. She was at
yeah,
the
but
one before. You feel me? I
before
wasn't up there at the time for it, but yeah, she kills it.
you know what I'm saying? But it's like I'm always focusing on like, yo, who's doing this shit right now, bro?
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Hmm.
but yeah, man, I know, like I said, I know I talked about Waba from 2024. I know you dropped a couple. I know you dropped a few singles I seen on there from Instagram this year. What do you got coming up next, man?
I have an EP coming at the end of November, early December called Barely Heroism. Uh, I'm really into comic books. I'm really into Western animation.
Mm,
Superheroes in particular are my thing, man.
mm,
Uh, like if you embody justice, you know you want to save the fucking day and do right by your people, then you know that's what it's about. Now, barely heroism is basically shedding light on more so of the vigilante part, the human part of being a superhero. Because we all superheroes, you know? That shit
hmm
not real. Nobody really got powers. You feel me? Just these. You know? It's enough. You know, like, but we all are our own superheroes, and some of us aren't really that super, you know, like we want to do right, you know, and we feel convicted to have to do right, you know, just because we are good people, you know, but sometimes being good, sometimes saving a day really is a big fucking inconvenience, you know, but we good people and we do it anyways, you know. And barely heroism, it's a lot of vigilante anti-hero bars in there. Some stuff I talk about, it's all superhero related, you know. But
Yeah.
it's I'm just here to say it today. That's
Is it
that's that's really what it is.
is
I
any
don't
of the
want I don't
producers
want to
you
have to say y'all niggas with. I have to, like, it's one of them.
is are you are you also producing on this as well?
The producers I have for right now, Rodrigo, Cerna Music. That's my man. He do basically 99% of the shit. I have worked with other niggas, but you know, like I try to tell a lot of young niggas too. Like, if you find a producer, lock in with a nigga, bro. Grow. You feel me? Make it easier for everybody, you know, working, making sure your shit is smooth, original, you know, you ain't gotta run around, you know, type shit. But Rodrigo, my brother Sidon, you feel me? From Broward County, that nigga is. If you look that nigga up, you're like, God damn, this nigga got amazing credits. You feel me? He's an amazing producer. You feel me? Like, he has a studio in Tallahassee, gated community. So, check that boy out. Who else I got on there? Uh, I got a nigga on there that I met through y'all actually. Stoic. You feel me? Stoic is on there. He hit me up about you know, working, sent me a pack, and when I started preparing for the tape, I ran through the pack and I liked a few stuff. It was one beat I really liked, but a producer paid me to rap over his beat with that sample, and I mudded that shit. And I'm so mad because I'm like, damn, the nigga ain't dropping yet. But I look through the pack, Stoic do the same sample. I'm like, man, I can't rap on that cuz even though I want to, because I already got paid to rap on that same sample before. But I wish I knew what the fuck cuz did with that song. I'm
Right.
ready to hear him drop that shit. But
Hold on. You said you Stoic hit you up through us. Like how that happened? What do you like? How did y'all
it
connect?
mostly was through y'all promotion.
Mm.
Like y'all posted me, nigga was able to see my music. And I
Was
feel
it
like
the
that's how it works.
was it the episode or was it something prior to that?
I think it was prior. I think it was just me dealing with y'all to begin with. Like
Oh, okay.
it was something. All I know is I don't think I spoke to that. The nigga ain't reached out to me until I touched Tampa. I ain't never been to Tampa before, so like, I'm just putting two and two together at the end of the day. But yeah, bro, Cug got some gas packery. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
and I got a few others that I'm kicking around. I'm finishing the like cleaning up everything. It's being done right now, but like I have like if I want to add something on, I got other stuff. But those are usually the guys. I got a couple other producers that I try to bring in a new producer to work with like full time for sure. Like I got
Hmm.
Rodrigo, but if it's like other niggas that want to work like and they bout it for real and they align, they not just they sending stuff for me. Like I know a lot of producers like to just send beat packs to niggas, but
Yeah.
if a nigga not rapping on that type of shit, I mean, he probably gonna ignore it. And by he, I mean me. Like what the fuck? Like, just
Yeah.
it's no harm, no foul. Like, I'm not doing it, maliciously. But
Right.
sometimes, like, if I hardly do this shit, I don't got a shitload of time to look through the beats. So I
Right.
just gotta go after the shit that is crafted for me. That's how we push the agenda. Like
For
rap
sure.
is back, nigga. You feel me? So, um. But yeah, those are my main guys. It's gonna be fully engineered by Rodrigo. That's my engineer. Like
Okay.
nigga raw as hell. He do like DJ shit in Spain and shit like that. Like it's fun being a rap nigga and having a engineer and producer that does hip hop, does R&B really well, but he
Hmm.
also has like that ear where he's like super sonically gifted and
Hmm.
he could do some EDM shit and all that other shit and all, and it all
Yeah.
makes sense to him. He see engineering like how I see rap. Like
Mm.
I see it like literally like that's my math. Words are math to me. So it's like the way I see rap is and how I do flows and shit is how he see engineering. So it's a great duo once we like worked out the kinks and stuff like that. You feel me? But
Gotcha.
yeah, man.
Okay. I mean, cool. Definitely looking forward to it. Have you already dropped any like snippets or singles for that?
I dropped a few snippets online, but I ain't dropped no singles yet. You feel me? I'm
Gotcha.
trying to
Okay.
figure out like if I should. The EP only probably gonna be like 8 to 10 tracks, anyways. I know some people like that's not an EP. I'm like, nigga, kiss my ass, nigga. It's gonna be as many. It's gonna be less than a mixtape. That's an EP to me. I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
like that's the amount that it's gonna be. So I don't know if I'm gonna drop any singles. And I feel like sometimes I get in my head, I be like, man, bro, you just dropped like 30 snippets of the shit, bro. Don't drop no singles. They got it enough. Tell them to go on Instagram. like, I'm like, damn. Like maybe they do want that shit. You feel me? That's why they keep going to Instagram. So I
No, for
might
sure.
drop something. Uh, but hopefully.
For sure. I do before we got here, man, I wanted to ask because there's something that this information I found out, but there was like a name change, right? Or you had a
Absolutely.
dip, right? So what was your original, like, I guess, or the previous rap name you had before, stage name, I should
All
say.
right, so I'm gonna tell you where it started off at. When I was in high school, I started off as Floater Realty. It is a name that was inspired by my Odd Future days. Like when I'm
Okay.
14, 15, listening to Odd Future, they used to take names and flip them backwards, and it for sure was like a thing for me. So I found like the worst name I could possibly flip backwards, and it just so happened to align with Florida. A lot of people thought it was connected. It wasn't. It wasn't really. I just called myself Florida. It sounded cool. Eventually, it drifted off to Flow because Florida was too long. I
Mm.
started going by Flow. Then at the time, mind you, all of these are happening like in spans where I'm young enough to still be like, fuck music, let me go get a job type shit. You feel
Right,
me?
yeah.
So it don't really matter to some, but everybody still just called me Flo. I changed it from Flo simply because at the time there was an African artist, like a South African artist, that was going nuts by that name. I'm like, ah man, I ain't even gonna step in your way, baby. I ain't even gonna get your way. You feel me? So I changed it. My middle name is Michael, right? My mom calls me Mikey. It's something that I hear more than my usual name. I started going by Mikey Moore, and Moore was supposed to be like an action term, like more beats, more hits, like
Okay.
More, right? Everybody kept fucking misspelling it, and it drove me crazy. Got rid of it. Get out of here. You feel me? Let's make it easier. So I changed it from Mikey Moore to It's Just Mikey. The whole name, say the whole thing like a pimp named Slickback. It's Just Mikey. So niggas, it's a nod to Mikey Moore, so niggas know that it's no longer Moore. It's Mikey. That's wrong every time. It's Mikey. I'm that's all I just here to tell you. Like, geez.
Hey man, that's a hell of a story for a name,
It's
man.
Lord there, bro.
Yo, man, I appreciate you joining me, bro. Again, thanks for joining the cast for season
It
4
was
of
great,
Saturday
bro. Like
Service, man.
I loved every second of it.
For sure, bro. We're gonna continue to push it, man. Continue to support you in your new endeavors with your music, bro. Looking forward to the new project coming out later this month.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I guess that's a wrap, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. It was a good talk, bro. Chopping it up a little bit.
For sure, man. Again, I'm your boy Hometown, your host for Beats and Chill Podcast. This episode, I don't know. I think it's gonna be 168. It's just Mikey, man. We out, bro. Peace.
Yeah, man. Peace.